Alright, what is going on, guys? It is Benny, and today we are going to be playing a deck that has made a bit of a return into the meta, and I wanted to go over this with you guys because we are seeing something very similar to classic Mortarbait coming back into the meta. You guys are going to see here, there are two changes. I'm using Berserker and I'm using Cannon Cart, but this is very similar to the OG Mortarbait that I think we all kind of started off playing and loved, or at least a lot of us. This is the first deck that I played and that my channel blew up for. So we're going to be playing this and getting a win here, and I wanted to make sure that I show you guys that because, you know, like, this is just awesome. So let's go ahead. We got the Berserker there. Let's get these Spear Goblins on this Princess, and then let's just get another Skeleton Barrel here. And it already feels amazing to be running this because our cycle is just so incredibly quick, and that is awesome. I love that so much. So we're going to get some good damage there. Now, I'm not running Cannoneer right now, but honestly, I am a little bit tempted to. I probably should have played that Goblin Gang a little bit further back. I haven't played Goblin Gang in a while as it was out of the meta for a bit, but it's nice to have Spear Goblins back in my hand. And then this guy having the Skarmy plus the Goblin Barrel is a little bit scary, if I'm being 100% honest with you guys, so hopefully we don't get slammed by that. But let's go ahead, let's play another Mortar, let's put some pressure on this guy. He's going to get the cannon there, that's not a big deal. We are technically even in Elixir right now, actually, just because of the way that went. And then I do have my Evo Skeleton Barrel. That was a mistake for this guy to play his Princess like that, because what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to go ahead and play my Skeleton Barrel right here. And then let's go ahead and let's get a Goblin Gang down right here, because then he can't use his log on the upsides, if he even has a log. I'm not really sure, but we're going to punish him there for that aggressive Princess, which I'm very happy for. And then we can use our, oh gosh, okay, hold up, we definitely need to log here. We're gonna have to ignore that Dark Goblin. Let's go ahead, let's just log on all of this, and then let's get the Spear Goblins here to help out with that Goblin Barrel, and then we'll take that out. And we honestly were pretty good, and that's actually something I think worth noting when you're playing against Logbait. Sometimes, like 90% of the time, your log definitely needs to go for the you know, the Goblin Barrel, but there are situations where your log is definitely better used against something else, so I would definitely keep that in mind. It looks like this guy just gave up, so let's give him a good game, let's give him a good luck, and let's go on into the next match. Alright guys, we are on to our next match. Let's go ahead and let's just play the Mortar right here, try to get the damage, and that's the kind of the Benny signature, you know, is to play the Mortar first play even if we get punished for it. And then I'm just going to play the Berserker here to cycle, and then honestly, I'm tempted to, no, okay, I was going to go for my Spear Goblins, but actually I don't think that's going to be the move. What I will do is I will instead play my Skeleton Barrel right there, and then let's just get the Cannon Cart down there to help out against that Furnace, and then we'll kind of chill out a little bit. Maybe we'll back this up with some Spear Goblins to put the pressure on this guy. Also, I'll put them in front just to tank. He's going to log, so it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. But let's go ahead, let's play the Mortar here, because we have the Cannon Cart to help us out a little bit, so that'll just force him to kite a little bit more or play a different counter. And so we do get one shot on the tower, which is nice. The minions, unfortunately, will take out the Cannon Cart. And then I do have to counter them. It's not like we're running Cannoneer. We can get away with countering everything, but that's kind of why we're running Princess Towers, because this deck does cycle very quickly, so you know, we can kind of put pressure on our opponents a little bit easier, and that's awesome. Then he's going to play the cannon there. I'm honestly going to let that one Fire Spirit get on my tower. I think that that's going to be the most valuable thing I can do. And then let's just get the Berserker down here, and let's wait a second, and then I'm going to actually Fireball on that Witch, so let's go ahead, let's Fireball on it, and then let's just wait a second and kind of wait and see what he does. Okay, let me think here. Do I want to log? No, I think I'm gonna let the Witch lock onto my tower, and then that one Spear Goblin just suicided. That's great. We'll take that damage there, but it was a little bit aggressive of him to play like that. So we're gonna go ahead. We'll get the Mortar down right there, and then let's get the Evo Skeleton Barrel into the opposite lane. He'll play the Furnace, but we do get the Evo Mortar shot on the tower. Maybe we took too much damage there, but I think that we're gonna kind of get good value just in that exchange, because we baited out his Evo Furnace, which is definitely scary. And I'm actually okay with that, to be honest with you guys. Let's go ahead, let's play the Berserker here. Now we have to be a little bit more careful, because that Evil Witch is scary. And then I don't really know why I cycled my Spear Goblins there. Holy crap, there is the Golem. So let's go ahead, let's play the defensive Mortar there, and then let's just Fireball onto all of this, and then let's get the Berserker down here, and let's get some skeletons down there, or the log to get rid of the skeletons. And then we will defend that Golem decently well, so I'm actually pretty happy with that. Let's just cycle a Skeleton Barrel here, and then he might go for like a cannon, or he might log. We'll get the Mortar down now just to keep that pressure up on this guy. I'm going to Fireball onto his Furnace to get that a little bit lower, see if maybe the Mortar can take it out with some splash. It doesn't look like we will, but that's okay. Oh my gosh, okay, we will. I will log that one Fire Spirit, and I'm actually okay with that. Let's cycle a Skeleton Barrel here, and then let's get a Berserker down maybe as well. And then We are going to have the defensive evil mortar here, but I'm okay with that. That's going to help us with our defense quite a bit, actually. So I would be surprised if he's able to break through on this push here. What I will do is, that was a horrible witch right there for this guy. Let's go ahead. Let's fireball on all of this. Let's just get all of that pretty low. And then, we'll get the cannon cart down, and we should have a decent counter push here. Let's get the berserker down right here. The golem will get on the tower, but that's okay because now we get to have our little counter push. Let's get the spear goblins in front here. Then he's probably going to log on that side, so I'm going to goblin gang on this side, and then let's go ahead. We have the mortar lock now, and then let's get the evil skeleton barrel down. And we really do have to punish this guy here, so let's keep pushing. I'm going to hold on to my fireball for a second, and then let's go ahead and let's fireball. Hopefully we catch both of them. We don't even catch the witch, so that's great. But let's go ahead, let's log on this. One more mortar shot should get us to a point where we can fireball log to get the win. So let's go ahead, let's defensive mortar here. I think we're gonna have to get the berserker down right here. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so close, guys. This is going to be so incredibly close. Let's fireball. Oh my gosh, come on, please. We gotta get it. Oh my gosh, we got the win. So let's give him a good game and let's give him a good luck. Holy crap, that was close. All right, guys, we are on to our next matchup. Let's go ahead and let's just play the mortar here offensively and then kind of chill out and wait and see what we want to do. He's gonna play the skeletons. No big deal there. Okay, so as soon as I see bomb tower, I'm thinking either royal hogs or it's going to be a minor poison. So let's just wait and see what he plays. Ice golem. So I feel like this might be, actually I have no clue. Could also be hog rider. It'd be a little bit weird to see a bomb tower with hog rider, but then again, it is the start of the season. He's also got musketeer, so I actually think this might be hog rider. And it's interesting because actually I wish he would have cannon, because bomb tower is definitely counters our deck a lot better. So, oh my gosh, I don't know why I didn't see that coming. Of course it's this deck. Let's go ahead, let's log onto that musketeer and just get rid of it, and then let's get our spear goblins down. We honestly, we don't have the greatest counter necessarily to his balloons, so that's the one thing that kind of sucks in this matchup, I guess, is realistically he counters us pretty good here. Our fireball is what's going to have to bail us out, I think, a couple times, just like right here, for example. So let's go ahead, let's just fireball on that, get that ice golem down, and then let's get the spear goblins. And we're trying to spread it out a little bit just so that he can't get all of our spear goblins and our tower at the same time. And then he'll musketeer. There's no point in playing anything into that. I'm going to let that cross the bridge, and then I'm honestly tempted to just skeleton barrel instead of berserker here. So let's go ahead and let's skeleton barrel there just to get that. And the reason why I did that is to get my evil cycle going, and because obviously the skeleton barrel is going to counter the musketeer just as well as the berserker will. So you know, I think I get a little bit more value in terms of evo cycling by doing that. And then let's go ahead, let's cannon cart right here. He might try to go opposite lane with the balloon. If he does, I think I will be okay. Okay, he's gonna go for the bomb tower. Let's go ahead, let's get the evil mortar down, and let's hold on to our fireball and see if we can maybe catch his musketeer or something if he tries to go for that. Let's get some spear goblins down here as well, just in case. And then let's go ahead, let's fireball onto that balloon there. Hopefully we get one shot onto the tower there. We do, and the cannon cart actually might lock on. Oh, that musketeer saved him for sure. Okay, that worked out pretty well for him. Let's go for a skeleton barrel into the opposite lane here. And then man, okay, I'm gonna go for a defensive mortar. This is a little bit risky because if he goes for the balloon, it's not gonna get pulled, but I think that's going to have to be my best play here. Let's go ahead, let's fireball first onto that balloon, and then we kind of pushed it a little bit closer, so that's not good. He will get a balloon hit here, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. It's not the end of the world. Let's go ahead, let's just pre-log here, get that cycle and get a little bit of chip damage going, and then we still do have the defensive mortar, which is good. I'm going to evil skeleton barrel onto this side, and then I'm hoping the mortar gets one more shot off on the musketeer, please. Oh, that would have been amazing if it did. He got the high bomb tower down there, so he can't use his snowball offensively. And then, okay, what do I want to do here? Let's start the cannon cart in the back here. Let's kind of slow push, and I'm going to keep pushing the opposite lane on this guy with the skeleton barrels. And I actually might even go for the mortar into the opposite lane. Let's go ahead, let's play the berserker on this side, and then let's go ahead, let's get the mortar down here. And then let's just split a goblin gang at the top up here. He might try to go for the bomb tower. There's the bomb tower. I don't know why he played it on that side. That was weird. Oh, it's because he's got the evil musketeer in cycle, so he's going to get that down. But we do get the mortar shot on the tower. Let's just log right here. Let's go ahead. We got another. Oh my gosh, wait, I didn't realize the mortar's staying alive. I didn't realize that we tanked some of the musketeer shots. Okay, musketeer is down. If we can get one more mortar shot, oh my gosh, we are in such a good position. And the berserker is tanking, and we are going to get the win. Let's give him a good game. Let's give him a good luck, and let's go on into the next. All right, guys, last matchup of the video. Let's go ahead. Let's play the skeleton barrel here and get that going, and then We can kind of figure it out from there. Let's wait and see what he plays to counter the Skeleton Barrel, because he played the Barbell. I'm going to go into the Mortar for the opposite lane, just because, you know, the Mortar would lock onto the Barbarian, and that is crazy. So he's got Goblin Giant. Oof, I don't like Goblin Giant. But I'm so glad that it got nerfed, man. Like, it was so absurd. And let me think here. What are the odds he has Witch and Cycle? Let's go ahead. Let's play the Goblin game because he used his Barb Barrel. And then, you know, we got that going. Oh, he's going to play the Mini P.E.K.K.A. No way we starting hand this kid like this. Let's get these Spear Goblins down. This is karma. This is a win for all of Clash Royale after the amount of times that Goblin Giant starting handed everybody. And it's not even going to starting hand him because Vines is going to save him. But at least we get some good damage there. That was a whole lot of work for like freaking 800 damage, but I'll take it. And then we'll get the Mortar down again. We're keeping the pressure up on this guy because I know that we're outcycling him here. So, you know, I just want to keep the pressure on him, and I want to get as much damage as I can early on. And because he used his Barb Barrel, actually, let's go ahead. Let's get a Goblin Gang down here, and we have the Berserker going in as well. And then we are going to get that on the tower, and he has to play his Furnace. So, you know, that's going to be really good damage. And then I'm going to have to eat probably one Fire Spirit here. Or what I could do, I could go for this late Log, actually, and then that will also damage the Furnace. I'm still going to have to take a Furnace hit, I think, from the or a Fire Spirit. But that's okay, because realistically, guys, we have so much damage on the tower. I'm happy with that. And then let's play the Spear Goblins there. Let's just cycle. And he's going to play these Skeletons, so that's completely a great play for him. And then he's going to start the Goblin Giant in the back, so let's go for a defensive Evil Mortar. And then I can actually use my Evil Skeleton Barrel defensively, and that's going to be incredibly helpful for us. So let's go ahead and let's play the Cannon Cart right here. And then let's wait a second. Okay, now let's go for the Goblin Gang here. Let's play the Evil Skeleton Barrel, actually, just to generate a little bit of offense. Let's pull that Mini P.E.K.K.A. to the side there. Goblin Giant just got absolutely slammed there. Holy crap, that's crazy. And then we're going to take that tower, and then let's go for a high Cannon Cart, because that is absolutely devastating to do to people. And then let's go for the Goblin Gang in the pocket, because then he can't really Barb Barrel on it, and so that will be helpful. And it's looking like we're going to get the win. We are going to get the 3-crown win. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I honestly, you guys have been so amazing and so nice, and I have the best community in Clash Royale, so I just can't thank you guys enough. But thank you guys, and I cannot wait to see you guys in the next one.